Hi guys, it's just Johnny here from RWLK UK. What I'm going to show you here is how to pre-wash your gloves. There's many ways to pre-wash your gloves. You can, some people use it to do the washing machine, some people don't pre-wash them at all. Some people just use one bucket to wash them, which is understandable if you're at home. Some people use two buckets to obviously wash your gloves and get the best out of them. Some people pre-wash some gloves twice. I'm just going to show you the way that I do it. You know, this might not be the right way for yourselves, but this is the way we advise to use without using our gloves. So firstly, why do you pre-wash the gloves? The reason why we pre-wash gloves is they come with an additive, like a preservative, on the latex, which keeps the latex preserved when going into retail shops, going to storage. So you need to get rid of this, this preservative, obviously to get the latex activated for games, training. So what you can either do, submerge the glove in the water, or you can use a glove wash. It doesn't matter which brand, just get a glove wash, give it a few sprays. So there's two ways of doing it, so I'll do one glove of each. So as you're doing, you just submerge the gloves in the water, pushing down, sort of massaging the palm, sort of massaging the fingertips, trying to get all the preservatives out. So with regards to how do you know the gloves are getting pre-washed, when you're massaging the gloves, you can see little bubbles coming out. So with regards to the bubbles coming out, you'll see some sort of discoloration to the water. Then you can see all the preservatives getting out of there. So I would do this method for about 2 to 3 minutes. There's some do's and don'ts. I wouldn't be twisting the glove. You know, it might damage your latex, but most importantly, I'm bothered about the stitching on the glove. You know, obviously turning, screwing the gloves is going to pull out some of the stitches. So keep doing this for about 2 to 3 minutes. I'd get the water to be lukewarm, so around 30 degrees. Nothing too hot, she'll burn the latex, nothing too cold, it won't remove the pre-wash additives in there. So as you can see, the water discoloration from this water here to this one is completely different. You can see it's more of a, I'd say like a mucky coloured water. So there we are, pre-wash them, get the last bits out. So, get the gloves nice and squeezed. I move them on to the sort of a cold water, a little bit less temperature than this water. Get the final bit out. I normally leave the gloves in here for about 2 minutes just to submerge them, get the full layer, to make sure you're getting all the fingertips out here. As you can see when you're squeezing you can see the bubbles coming out. That's getting rid of it. I normally repeat this method about twice. Hi guys, just going to talk about how we dry our gloves at RWLK UK. There's a few methods to do this. We prefer this method. Just before we get into it, just a few do's and don'ts. Don't be putting them on the radiator, or they'll dry out the latex. Don't be hanging them up in say hot conditions, because that'll dry out the latex too. Don't leave them in airing cupboards. That's going to reduce mould on the gloves. Don't iron the gloves, don't blow dry the gloves, just quicken up the process. Normally I pre-wash my gloves about 48 hours, 72 hours before a game or training, just to get the latex alive and also the gloves to dry. So the way we do it, well how I do it, is get the gloves and all you need is a towel. So firstly, you start off with, just say your first glove, wrap it in the towel, wrap it round and apply a bit of pressure to the glove. With regards to obviously leverage of pressure, don't be obviously punching down too hard and doing any sort of damage. Just put your body weight on the glove, just pressing down here. I just do this about no more than 30 seconds. You can do this twice, you can do this 3 times, just try to get as much obviously excess water out of the gloves. So after you've done one side, you turn the glove over to do the other side. You can use any towel for this. I'd use, to be honest, we use the dark towel, because if you're just doing it for obviously after games or something, washing your gloves, you're going to damage the towel too. And obviously, kids, parents won't be happy with that. So, move on to the next glove. Never put sort of gloves on top of each other and press down, because that can damage the latex too, this way, that way. So, moving on to this glove, I flip the towel over. Move on to this hand. If you're using a new towel, you're going to get little bits of fluff on there. So try to use a towel that's being used quite frequently. So same again this side. Get under pressure. Carry on that side. 30 seconds, rinse, repeat 3 or 4 times, whatever's best for you. So obviously, when the gloves have done that sort of method, I just normally leave them to dry on a natural surface. obviously a table with a towel on. Just let them dry, don't try to speed up the process. With regards to before a match, what I'd also do is wet the legs with water, get in the water every edge, get the grip activated again, and then you're good to set to go for matches. Thank you.